Okay, good afternoon, all the participants. First of all, I would like to thank you all for joining this expert session on Twitter data analytics using NLP. Mm. First, before introducing the resource person, I would like to uh, tell you a couple of things. One thing is you mention your name in the comments so that we'll come to know who is attending the sessions. And second thing is already I have shared in the mail, you might have seen that uh, you will be giving a feedback and a quiz to be eligible to get the e-certificate for the event. Okay. So now, without wasting much time, I would like to introduce the resource person, Dr. Vinayak Bharadi sir, who is currently working as an associate professor and head of the Information Technology Department in Finolex Academy of Management and Technology. He has a vast experience of more than 15 years in the IT department, and he has also published a large number of research papers on wide research areas. So now, without wasting much time, I would like to hand over the proceedings to Dr. Bharadi sir, and I want sir to continue with the session hereafter. Okay. Over to you, sir.
Sorry. So I was muted. Again, I will repeat whatever things uh, I just said. That today we are going to discuss the sentiment analysis using natural language processing. Okay, so here for this today's natural language processing problem, we are going to deal with this Twitter data analytics. So what we'll be doing this, we are going to apply this sentiment analysis on Twitter data, and this topic that today's discussion that I selected mainly for the third year and final year students. So you can go through this. Yeah, it is unmuted. Yeah, thanks Shubham and Pradeep. Thank you for your, and I'm sorry for that. I was muted, but now hope that I am unmuted and you are getting my uh, audio there. Okay. So yes. Okay, let us proceed. So I will switch to my presentation view. So what I was just discussing was that we'll be going for this sentiment analysis. So what today's discussion, my what you can say overall session is planned like this. First, the basics is that we are going to discuss what is the sentiment analysis, what is natural language processing, what are the basic concepts, because this topic is very vast. So maybe in 1.5 hour or 1 hour, it is very difficult to complete each and everything. It is kind of a workshop or what you can say a 2 or 3 day workshop kind of thing. But anyhow, because now many things are online and time is also less, and you have already students teacher and the teaching learning process is going on, so maybe it will be difficult to engage one full day session. So idea is that you go through this concept, understand what is this sentiment analysis and natural language processing. Again, I have prepared this code. I will share you whatever students they request. Maybe you can put request here, or you can. I will at the end. I will share my email ID. So I will share you the code. So you can extend that thing for what you can say your BE project or third year project or any other concept that you think which is relevant. So yes, now without wasting much time, we'll start with this proceedings of the today's discussions. So as I just mentioned that we are going to discuss sentiment analysis using natural language processing with a case study of Twitter data analytics. So technically, what is sentiment analysis? Why we need this sentiment analysis? So here the main driving factor for this sentiment analysis is now the widespread or ubiquitous use of the social networks. Now people are using Facebook, people are using WhatsApp, people are using uh, Instagram, then blogs, news, videos, n number of things are there. And this all this social this network, you can easily say that, sir, but whether everything is public or not? Yes, definitely some things are public, some things are not public, but definitely with things which are, for example, people do lots of discussion on WhatsApp, but technically it is not possible for third party to read your WhatsApp chat. Yes, if there is any some law and enforcement requirement, definitely WhatsApp is going to make the tweet whatever this chat is available to the enforcing authorities. But unless and beyond that, the thing is that WhatsApp chat is not visible to a third party, which is beyond the intended party of the communication. But if you say that Twitter, so Twitter, even now Twitter is coming with the private tweets, but that is a separate issue. But mainly the Twitter is going to deal with post your opinion publicly. So yes, these tweets are available. What people want to say, what people are saying related to the public issues. Okay, so this is one thing. Then blogs are there: text blog, video blog, audio blog. Out of which text blogs, which are easily available and they can be scraped. They can be, there are crawlers which actually go through the blogs, and then you can make what you can say analysis of these blogs. Websites are there, news are there. I have published one separate what you can say article on Medium, where this news, they are actually mined, they are scraped, and then we can analyze the news article also. So yes, tools are available for n number of things which is available on the web, and which is available on the web, and legally which is available for the public analysis. So tweets, if some people are posting them publicly, because now I don't say some, but majority people are posting them publicly, they want people to know what they are saying. So yes, we can analyze the tweets. So overall, this, and what is sentiment analysis? Find out what is their views, emotions, and enumerate them. You have to attach a specific number with that whatever sentence or tweet, and that analysis, if we perform, it becomes sentiment analysis. It is also referred in the literature as opinion mining also. Okay, so thing is that you can easily come to know what people are in general. I don't say that what each and every person is saying, but yes, as a population representative, what these people are saying about a specific keyword or specific events and kind of things. So for example, this, what is a necessity? Just 2 months back, couple of months back, in the month of June, July, so there was this some movie awards were there, and there was lots of controversy related to who should be given award and who should not be given award. That is a different story. But if you want that what people want to, what you can say about a specific event, article, movie, song, you can just analyze their tweets, and you can come to know whether the emotions are positive, emotions are negative. You can further implement statistics on that, and you can definitely find the credibility of a specific entity. Now today, not we are awaiting, people in the US are awaiting with their elections results. But yes, what is their opinion, what is their views? Some event has happened, political or any other, what people are talking about. Some movie is released, so there is some, what you can say, critics version of the review, and there is some people versions of the review. So we can come to know easily what people are actually saying about the movie if you try to find out mind the tweets on the next day or maybe a couple of days after the movie is released. So these are some of the what you can say avenues where you can implement the sentiment analysis to find the real insight. So yes, so it is just like other natural language processing problem, and here we actually can say that this sentiment analysis is having two what you can say main possibilities. One is subjectivity classification, another is polarity classification. So subjectivity means what? Where the sentence is subjective or objective, you can classify that. That is again coming under NLP part. And polarity classification, this is highlighted in red. Why? Because today we are going to see one example of polarity classification. So classifying a sentence as an expressive, a positive, negative, or neutral emotion or opinion. So can we do that? Okay, definitely we can do that. Why? Because whenever we speak something, oh, this is a very good boy, or oh, this is a very what you can say naughty boy. So there is a specific emotion which is behind that sentence, which is enforcing the specific object. What is that? Very good means positive what you can say emotion is there. Okay, naughty, or what you can say it is a cheater, or this person is maybe some kind of not playing by rules. So we say that okay, so these words are coming and they express negative emotion, and if we are able to attach one number to this sentence which will indicate the emotion, maybe positive or negative number, definitely we can classify the polarity of that thing. And when we can do this thing on a mass level, we can definitely find what is general polarity of the people's emotions behind a specific object. And this is what sentiment analysis will be. Okay, so it can be this. Now another thing is that where or at what scale we can implement the sentiment analysis. So either you can go for a document level or sentence. The document level means what we have just discussed. News articles, blogs are there, then what you can say web pages are there having some content. So overall, if you want to analyze what this web page or this news article or this blog says, and you analyze this what you can say sentiment for that, it becomes document level sentence analysis and sentiment analysis. And if we say that we at a given point of time we consider a typical small part of that blog and we analyze that, this becomes a sentence level analysis. And then if a blog or tweet or maybe a, what you can say essay or news can contain multiple sentences, we can find sentiment analysis for all the sentences. We can then put a statistical what you can say method on that to combine their emotions together, and then we can say that yes, this is having positive language, this is having neutral language overall, or this is having negative language. So this is the scope of sentiment analysis. So today we will be doing the polarity classification on the sentence level or the tweets level, and then we are going to combine for this to get the bigger picture of what is the people opinion. So we say that sentiment analysis is hot, but why? Okay, why? This is just one aspect that I discussed, that they are entities or people's opinion about movies on specific or specific events, but it has got very deep marketing value. So companies, whenever you are having any way, what you can say, a service provider or what you can say product designer, product, uh, what you can say seller or a company, so they want to know what people are talking about their company, whether their product, their service is pursued positively, negatively, or neutral, or if negativity is there, why negativity is there, and where we can improve and take negativity to the positivity. And all of us are part of this. All of us are part of this at some or other point of time. We are going to take help of this sentiment analysis or kind of feedback system, where we can see that now just is today is also this Amazon what you can say Diwali sale is going on in India, and we can say that if you want to purchase a certain product, maybe a mobile phone or maybe what you can say a specific entity, then directly if you know that this product is good, or maybe you want to take a blind what you can say call, you go for that. Otherwise you just go through what are the reviews of that product, and then manually you do that thing, right? Okay, what people are saying, and then even Amazon has analyzed that, and they have given this overall rating and the statistical distribution for that. And then when you come to know, okay, 90% people have given what you can say 5-star rating, then this product has to be one what you can say overall good experience, and we can go ahead with that. So this is one example where sentiment analysis, here you can say that okay, this may not be direct sentiment analysis, but in your mind you do that thing, what overall what is the opinion of a general public about this product, and then you say 90% people are positive for this product, means this product is good, and we go for we take this as a positive option for our purchase. So here one day-to-day example of sentiment analysis that we just discussed. Other part is the stock that we'll further discuss it when in if a certain company is in what you can say discussions, and if discussions are going on, people are there are news which are there, and this implement this impacts the people emotion, and then majority of the trading happens on emotion also, and what is in the media, what is in the tweet, what is in the discussion will impact or predict the stock price. So if we are able to analyze what is happening in media about a specific stock, you can definitely predict what is going to happen with that, with the price of the stock. And one very good example, I come back to this thing, is here you can see that's Apple stock and people analysis. So here you can see stock market value, the stock value is given by this blue bar, and the sentiment score is given by the orange what you can say line, and they are having a good correlation. Here you can at some point just here, so here you can see it is almost correlating. Here there is somewhat disjoint things are observed, but overall for majority part of the time this is what you can say emotion and stock price, they are going hand in hand. Okay, one more thing here you can see, this is the today now again as I said, as I just said in the start of this today's discussion, that we are US people are awaiting what you can say the re-election result. Almost now it is confirmed that Joe Biden is going to be the president. But this is what the analysis of last election. Here you could see that Donald Trump, Ted Cruz, Hillary Clinton, and Bernie Sanders. And here you can see positive and negative. And this is the tweet analytics. What people are tweeting. This is the time axis is there, and here you can see it's positive axis, negative axis, and overall emotion about a specific person over time, how it has progressed. Okay, and that definitely can what you can say I will say that emphasize on what results were there. And even we that's why now this social media giants, they have taken what you can say appropriate measures to what you can say uh, control the tweets from the influential people who can what you can say create or cause impact on overall process. So let us go ahead. So this sentiment analysis has two parts. One is the machine learning approach, and other is the lexicon approach. Lexicon approach means based on vocabulary, grammar, dictionary. We create bag of words. We attach the statistical measures to that, and then the analysis will be performed. We are here as IT people, as a part of your what you can say this final year engineering or IT curriculum, more interested in this machine learning approach. Okay, machine learning approach where supervised and unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning, you just give a text and let the machine learn through very large corpus. And supervised learning, we know that we have this what you can say, if this sentence is there, what is this what you can say emotion, we give such kind of what you can say database for training purpose, and then we use this train network for classification or prediction of sentence type on the new incoming data. So various types of classifiers are there. So we are today going to use the neural network classifiers. So there are probabilistic classifier, Naive Bayes, Bayesian, entropy based classifiers, and linear classifiers where this neural and support vector machine, they will be involved. So today we will be discussing the neural what you can say network for this sentiment analysis purpose. Okay, so this sentiment analysis process, this is what you can say a multi-step process where various what you can say operations are involved. First, we start with the text input. You tokenize this text. We'll see the example of what is tokenization. We separate the tokens so that every tokens and its impact will be analyzed. Then stop word filtering. We remove the full stops. Then we do a, am, I, the kind of which are the stop words which they are part of the grammar. They removed and only keywords are there. Good, bad. These are the keywords. For I am, these two words are stop words. So negation handling, not good. This person is not good, and this person is very good. This person is bad. So not good. So if you say that if you take only good out separately, so it becomes what you can say one token, and not becomes the other what you can say word. But not good is actually a negation. So that has to be handled properly. And then the stemming. Stemming means what? We are having words and their derivatives are there. Means children, but it's children is derivative. The root form is child. Vayus or files is plural, but root form is a single file. So word are what you can say words are taken to their own or what you can say original root form, and then they are passed for the classification process to the classifier, which is train, and we can analyze the sentiment class of that sentence based on whatever the bag of word which is stemmed, tokenized, negation handled, and stemmed is given here, and based on the collection of words we can classify it as positive, negative, or neutral sentence. So here you can see the example of tokenization here. Yes, I don't want to go in the detail. These are all what you can say. There are libraries and detailed processes are available. So one can see this is a sentence, and the cat sat on the mat. This say tokens are generated. Next is the stemming. So stemming, or also called as there are two what you can say processes are available: stemming and lemmatization. Stemming is what you can say kind of less computing is required for stemming, but accuracy is quite what you can say limited. But lemmatization is computationally complex, but it gives the better. So here you can see change, changing, changes, change, changer. The root of these words is change, not chang here. But the stemming is just going to apply certain statistical or what you can say general what you can say procedures, and it will separate out that root form is chang. But technically, lemmatization will give you okay. It is the root word for changing is change, like this thing. So then we can analyze for the next process. This is important step, that is the named entity recognition. So what is very important is that even we are going to perform this NER in today's speech analytics, and then we are going to put the result as per the NER. Named entities, they are very important. Is that what are the what is a specific token belongs to the category. So if I say that, and these categories are predefined, as you can see, like person, organization, location, expression of time, quantities, numbers, values, whatever. I mean, like my birth date of what you can say Michael is 1st January 1990. So birth date in Michael is 1st January 1990. 1st January 1990 is the expression of time. Okay, name of person is Michael. Michael works for the Infosys. That is, Infosys is organization in India. India is the location, like this thing. So there are libraries which do this job, and then based on this, what I can say, named entity. Once we recognize, then there are sequence taggers and what I can say classifiers which will recognize the name. I will give you the demo of this thing. We'll have demo after this discussion. So first I will show you some very good demo for this named entity recognition. What is this process that you will come to know, and then this why this is required, because when you say a certain tweets or certain sentence or certain blog, what companies are there, where these companies are located, what is the standing of a specific entity, whether it is a normal person, geopolitical entity, it is a location, it is a space, or it is a movie name or kind of thing. and then can we, what you can say, further make use of this information for the analysis purpose. So this is very important. The name, there are frameworks which are going to be there, which will be used for this thing. So for today's analysis purpose, we are going to use this FLAIR framework, but there is what you can say, a natural language toolkit is there, and a number of frameworks are there. But mainly today we'll use the entity, what I can say, regular expressions, natural language toolkit, and for the speech analysis we are going to use the FLAIR framework, which does the name entity recognition. So to, what you can say, to locate and classify named entity in the into the predefined category is the, what you can say, objective of named entity recognition. Okay. Yeah, let us go on. So here you can see, this is, what you can say, one paragraph, and in this paragraph you can see that various entities are marked. Okay, and along with these highlighted entities, what is the type of that, it is also marked. So geopolitical entity Alibaba, AI geopolitical, US geopolitical entity. So here see, even this is done by some machine learning algorithm, so it is having its own limitation. It might not be having 100% accuracy, but date format, location, GP, here you can see, so entities are recognized and their type is also recognized. Okay, so today, now we hear from this point onwards, what I will do is, with the base of this name entity recognition or demo, I will start. So here, what is we are going to do, the tweet analysis. What is the Twitter? It is a social networking micro blogging service. The 140 character limit is there, tweets, and these tweets contain hashtag, then what the person want to say about a specific entity, which will what you can say, maybe belonging to hashtag or trends on the Twitter, preferences based on whether this tweet is public or private, and whether you have access to these tweets or not. So we are going to use one what you can say, Python library called as TweePy, TWEPY, TWEEPY library, which will scrape the tweets. Then we are going to store the tweets and their related information in the Python data frame. Then we are going to separate the NERs out of that, named entities out of that, and then we are going to give the sentence for the overall sentiment score, that is positive or negative, and along with this NER and their, what you can say, score, we are going to plot the overall graph about that, what you can say, collection of tweets. So I just discussed this thing. Yeah. So my first step is scraping, then extract tags, that is the named entities, then perform sentiment analysis on those tweets and provide the visualization on the tweets. So TweePy I just discussed, I will be using for scraping the tweets, and FLAIR we will be using for this sentiment analysis. One more thing, my friends, you will need Twitter API for this thing. So don't think that maybe I will share you the code. Don't, no, not a problem at all. But you can directly use that thing for your purpose. Definitely not. You will have to create, maybe you might be having this Twitter account, but you will have to request for your Twitter developer account. You will have to create that, and then you have to request for the API keys. They ask, now this process they have revised, so they are asking what project you are working on, what will be your results, then what where you are going to share the results, what will be the use of the result, whether it is political, non-political, profit, non-profit, research, then how you are going to disseminate the result. All this data they ask, and once, what you can say, approved, you will get the Twitter API keys, where you can use these keys to download the tweets. So around 45,000 tweets per 15 minutes they allow. This statistics can be what you can say, maybe different, maybe I might be, this is on my, based on my recollection. So yes, so you need Twitter API access for that. Yes, some students have asked that will the session available after live. Definitely, this is YouTube live, and you will be getting this session on the channel which you have already subscribed. If you are not subscribed the channel, you can subscribe that. So maybe future sessions, depending on your request, I will be taking there, and this video will be available there even after the session is over. Okay. Here you can see this on the screen here, TweePy. This in the code also we'll discuss, and here consumer key, consumer secret, access token they are accessing, and then this is used to scrape the tweet. Scrape means to get the tweets from the Twitter servers. And Flare natural language processing framework. So this is NLP library programmed by Zolando Research. This is available for research. It is open source library, so you can use this thing for your research work, and it allows you to do certain, what you can say, activities like NER, name entity recognition. So it can recognize whether a word is person, location, names, that we are going to do today. Then part of speech tagging, so whether text is part of speech or not, it remembers the sequence tagger is there. And then text classification, so it will also give the, what you can say, score based on the emotions or sentiment of the specific tweet. So it will giving positive, 0, or negative score to a specific sentence. This also we are going to do. And finally we are going to use this Google Colab for the demonstration purpose. I think this is online Python, what you can say, interpreter is there, where you can run the program on the Google servers. You will get a pretty good decent hardware configuration, faster one, and you can use your Google Drive, because today we are going to use Google Drive to save the results. And also you can put your code on GitHub for the public access purpose. So let us start. We'll have one demo on, I will show you the NER part first. So I am now stopping this presentation, and we'll move for the sharing of the screen. Okay, again. So stop screen I am doing. Yeah. Just give me a couple of minutes, not couple of minutes, just couple of seconds. Yes. Yes. So again, I am now sharing. So see, this is hands-on. Don't worry if you are, what I can say, not yeah. Yeah, here I will first give you demo of recognition of this natural name entity. Let me first load this today's program also. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah. So things are now online. So first is that we'll see here again. I'm going to share both this is the one notebook that I have got for the basic of this whatever today we discuss. This is totally, I will be sharing this thing. Those who request, or even if you don't request, I will mail you this code to all the people who have registered for the what you can say today's this session. There are two, what you can say, seats are there for today's discussion. Oh, sorry. I'll just close one thing which is just give me a moment. Yeah, this is the another one, this sheet that I'm going to share with all of you. We'll first see the demo and then I will share. I hope that you are getting this natural language processing. Now I am maximizing the thing. Yeah. So let us start. So here in the Google, those who use Google Colab, it might be familiar for them, but just for a general public, this is a Jupyter notebook kind of interface. You can see here for Python. Here I have now I have connected this notebook to Google servers, and here the resources are allocated to this 25 GB of RAM and around 100 GB of hard disk. And this is what you can say was some of the basic things that we are going to perform. So these regular expressions, what in sentiment analysis or natural language processing. So we was my I am just separating the regular expressions from this. So this is done in the tweets on what I can say large scale basis. Just I am for your information, I am just giving. So here one number is this, and if in this sentence I want to find what is the mobile number, so just I am giving this context in this format, and don't take down, just look, just listen, and you will get this code, don't worry. So what regular expression you want to find out of things, okay, what you don't want to find out, okay, so find all, subtract, I don't want to display mobile number, okay, or subtract with asterisk, so I want to hide certain things from that. Then if from the sentence I want to find specific date format, so here you can see from sentence some birth dates are separated, which are coming as a part of matching part of these patterns, which you have mentioned here. So other what you can say detailed format for this birth date, various types are there. So from this what you can say sentence, I have separated the regular expressions. Then here we just discuss this tokenization. So natural language toolkit is here you can see where now these are the dependencies which are required to perform these operations. So I am downloading these dependencies, and then I am giving one what I can sentence for analysis purpose. So this one sentence is there, and now once I have given the sentence, I have to perform the analysis of that. So separate the sentence. So here full stop is a separator. So if I say that, we can say your 4 different sentences have come. So it may not be perfect. You can say joe.biden@gmail.com. This is email ID, but because of this split, it is coming like this thing. Then when you say that tokenize the data, so now here you can see tokenizer has given you a better what you can say input depending on the sentence, completion of the sentence, email ID kind of things. Then if you want to find all tokens separately, just we discuss, you can say all the tokens, all the entities here we can see on the screen. Okay, then I will give you one demo of this NER, natural entity. Yeah, here you can see point of speech tagging, that we'll see later on. But here, so we just see what is the named entities. So if we say since Donald Trump has requested antivirus from India, so what are various entities available in this thing? Here you can see. Now already demo is there. We can take what I can say different, what I can say. Is in news nowadays. Okay, Republic Word is in news nowadays in India. Okay, so let us analyze, let us perform NER for this. So a date, India, GP. So depend, because again, this space is the library we are using, and it has got its own training mechanism. They have updated this library, and based on that, it is giving. Now, if you change this thing to some other USA, let's see, USA is in the news nowadays in India. Okay, now still USA is not trained for them. Let us analyze this. Yeah, you can see now. United States of America, they identify this thing as named entity, and as a part of this geopolitical, as a type of geopolitical entity. So this is what NER is there, named entity recognition. So this is lots of things I have what I can say gone through here, but everything is not possible to discuss. Maybe we are having less time. Okay, so let us go ahead with this what I can say sentiment analysis on the Twitter data. So again, I will check whether this. Okay, I will stop presenting, and again I will share this Twitter data, that screen to you. Okay, so now let us start with the Twitter data analytics part. Yeah, so just say screen is lagging. Yes, screen is lagging. We see the same screen. Okay, so again I will be monitoring these tweets. If you what I can say face the problem in screen, don't worry. Anyhow, I will discuss this thing what I can say slowly, and you will get this code also. Okay, I will share this code for your review. So try to understand what I am what I can say saying. Okay, that is very important. Hopefully you should get the screen. I am monitoring, and if you feel the problem with this screen, just let me know on the this comment box. Okay, so let us go ahead. I am now closing the unwanted what you can say tabs, so that you will get this thing properly. Okay, hopefully. Yeah, okay, let us go ahead. So first thing is that in this now I hope that you have basic knowledge of Python. So what we need is that the basic libraries. So I am just going with the installation matplotlib OS and basic things are that. This is very important here. So if you are getting this thing, yes, you are getting on the screen. So installing Flare library. So I am using the pip command where this Python Flare library is there. So I will be installing that. So as I have already tested this thing, I am getting what you can say requirement already satisfied. But yes, you will it will take certain time for you. So uh, yeah, so installing this Flare will take a couple of minutes on your PC. Okay, so it will wait time. So this is a Flare library which I will be using for the sentiment analysis purpose. It is not for scraping the tweets. It will be once tweet, so it will work for any what you can say what you can say any kind of data. You just have to give the sentence. It will give the emotion out of that. It will find the named entities in that sentence. It will give the emotion. So it is not like that you have to you can use this Flare framework only for tweets. No, it is for any kind of text data. Remember this thing. So what I this I just told na, you can scrape the news, and this news you can store in this uh, data frame of what I can say uh, this Python, and then this you can separate the sentence, as we have seen that you can use the tokenizers, and what you can say you can separate the sentence, and this sentence can be given here, and for that news you can find the emotion. Okay, so possibilities are endless. So that's why it is a library which will separate the named entities. It will what you can say give the emotion or sentiment analysis for the input sentence. That will do. Okay, so next is now once Flare is installed, we have to implement their sequence tagger. So here you can see this loads the named entity recognition sequence tagger. Okay, very important thing, because now this operation Flare is having lots of what you can say applications, lots of applications. So here I am using their this sequence tagger for analysis of my tweets. So that's why again it will install, and this sequence tagger will take the sentence, give you the what I can say various entities. Now we did this thing right in the last what I can say to a demonstration. I just USA is nowadays news in India. So USA was GP news in India, and this is a named entity recognition. So there this process you have to perform on all the sentence. So as in that, for that purpose, I have used NLTK. Here, Natural Language Toolkit, there I have used. Here I will be using the Flare because it is having better interface and accuracy. Okay, so here I will be, now I'm installing this sequence tagger in the current session. So let us now, that's why I started this demo early, because now installation is one part, it will take couple of minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and then the analytics of the tweets, it takes generally 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, so meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can put it on chat box. I am monitoring the chat box. If you have any questions, you can put it on chat box. If you have any questions or doubt or any requirement, I will be happy to answer that. Okay, okay. So yeah, so still this sequence tagger is being loaded. Yeah, it is loaded now. Next thing is that text classifier. So text classifier here is the one which is actually finding out the sentiment. So here you can say EN, English language, and sentiment analysis. So it is already a trained model, and idea is that it is the Flare train model. And in this Flare library, you can train the classifier on your type of data, and you can with your, what you can say, corpus, and that can be a custom train classifier also. Okay, that is also possibility, you can do that. So let us install this classifier. Okay. So sequence tagger for name entity recognition, classifier is for sentiment analysis. So remember this thing, these two, what you can say, requirement before we use this sentiment analysis for the fit analytics purpose. Okay. So again, it takes just a couple of minutes to install this text classifier. So Flare we install, natural this sequence tagger we install. Now next thing we are going to do is this text classifier we are installing, and after this we'll start scraping the tweets. So to scrape the tweets, what is required? As I told you, the developer account and access keys. Yeah, so it is done. Now we are ready to go with this. Now idea is that next is authenticate with Twitter API. So I will just pass the keys. Once the keys are passed, I am authenticated. Here you can see now this is the authentication uh, handler, where it is now the keys I just passed in the above mentioned this cell. Now we are connected to Twitter using this keys that I have. Now here it is important part. Now if you want to put a certain, what you can say, query for analysis purpose, you can put it. Otherwise, I am taking already, I will take some other random query. Otherwise, people, please put, if you want to this people sentiment analysis, because this will be the live demo that we will be doing. So in the comment box, you can put the things so that I will take that query and I will go ahead for analytics purpose. You can put any query. Give a sensible one. Okay. Any query you want to give, or should I choose anyone? My friends, I will wait for 10 seconds because now there is a 10-second delay. So just let me know. After 10 seconds, I will start with my query. You want any specific analysis for any specific word on Twitter currently live? This is one comment I got. Where can we learn more in deep about the natural language processing? So natural language processing, one website I will just show you. Uh, medium.com. Here is one, I will just put medium.com, then towards data science, just register yourself on this what I can say websites. You will get yes, you will online lectures. You want to say online lectures for this to get this what I can say training on this deep learning. Udemy is there, Coursera is there, then there is IBM Cognitive Class AI. Use you can this is many courses of this IBM Cognitive Class AI are they are free. Cognitive Class AI courses they are free. You find in NLP courses there, and even on this NPTEL you will have online lectures and courses which are free. Certification is paid, but lectures is free on NLP. So yes, that is the thing. Even if you are part of Knowledge Academy, then we have collaboration with Coursera. FMT is having collaboration with Coursera. So you can enroll and get certification for free every semester, every year. One course will be available for you for free. So already we have their what you can say MOU, and you can use this Coursera certifications also. You can get certification for free. Okay, so anyone you don't want to have any query? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll search for some what I can say random public word, or just very our dear COVID is there, COVID-19. Okay, so we'll search this query COVID-19. Okay, and let us see what people are saying about COVID-19. So COVID-19, this query I am giving. Now I am taking around what you can say 2000 tweets because it takes time to analyze the tweets. So let us take, now you can see on the screen I have given this COVID-19 as query. You can 45,000 tweets in 15 minutes you can download, but to analyze and download such tweet it will take half an hour to 2 hours. So to now, as I am giving you a live demo, so I will be querying only 2000 tweets. Okay, so let us see download. Here you can see now this downloading is started. On the screen you can see the live whatever people are tweeting about COVID, it is being downloaded. So I am downloading. So here you can see the 2000 tweets are downloaded. So this code is just connecting my Google Drive. So I will just why? Because intermediate result I am saving there. Its connection to my Google Drive. That's all. Yeah. So once connected, next here it is important part. Now what here is it I am doing is that COVID is the query we gave. It will come. Yeah. I think it for me it is displayed. I hope you are getting nothing on screen. Not getting screen. Just let me see. Again, I am. I hope now you should get coming. Yeah. Okay. Now it is there on screen. Thank you for your feedback. So here now, just if you didn't see what happened, I just give this COVID-19 as input query. So what I want to know what people are talking about COVID right now. Okay. So 2000 tweets I just gave this number. Okay. I will increase this thing to 3000 now. It was not visible to you. So let us download again 3000 tweets. So here you can see now tweets are live. We are downloading the tweets. Okay. Hope you are getting on the screen. Now the screen tweets are downloaded. I just connected. I already connected this drive. So next is that now we'll see what we have downloaded. So here just from this data frame and what are the tweets that we downloaded, I will just separate this thing out. So here you can see now just in first 4 lines. So wherever you will see in that COVID is mentioned, okay, topic, it will download all the tweets. Okay, whether it is hashtag COVID-19 or COVID-19 mentioned, COVID is mentioned, kind of thing. You can see that whatever tweets are there here. I this is the 4 tweets are displayed here, but there are around 3093 tweets are there. I will just filter this tweet for 2 days, for last 2 days. You can see though as of now we have downloaded right now, so 3093 tweets are there in this date range. Now named entity recognition. So this is an iterative process. Now try to understand what I am doing. Then later on when you get the code, you can do the further analysis. So I am doing analysis on this data frame. So on the highlighted row, you can see this one row I will take at a time. I will clean the sentence. Sentence means this tweet. This is my data which is under consideration. I am going to remove any hashtag from this for first analysis purpose, and then separate the I will find out what are these NERs, location, hashtag, person, like this thing I want to separate, because then I will give you the overall distribution analytics of this thing. So this is under consideration. I will clean, I will separate the NERs. Next thing is that for the sentence I am going to perform the sentiment analysis. So two things, one is separation of this named entity recognition, and second thing is again I am going to give this tweet to the classifier, and I will try to find out what is the emotion behind this tweet. So these two operations I am going to perform, and it will be performed in a for loop. Why? Because there are 3093 tweets. So repetitively I will do, and I will generate a structure which will contain this information. Okay, so let us do that. Why filtering is one part. Here you can see now for index of this earlier this tweet.df iteration, I am going to iterate on the rows. Then clean tweet. Here you can see I am going to replace the hashtag for first what you can say analysis purpose. So clean tweet I am going to do that thing, and then from this clean tweet remove hashtag. The hashtag is removed. Sentence is generated. This is the sentence is the object of this Flare framework. From the Flare framework, sentence is the object. So this object, and then first is that find the NER tags. Okay, so NER tags I am going to separate that thing, and second thing is that find out the emotion. Classifier.predict the sentence, and then once whatever can the sentence or labels which are there, for these labels we are going to find the polarity. Okay, along with what this prediction was there. So what you can say label dot what you can say score is there. This will indicate the polarity, that is the polarity means positive, negative or neutral score, and label dot value will give you the result. So these two things are there which are part of this response, and then this response and result they will be used for separation of tweets, what you can say positivity or negativity, and then we are going to generate the named entity list. And then what we are having in that name entity list, we are having tweet date, topic, username, then polarity, and this is done for all the what you can say whatever 3000 tweets are there. So first we are going to perform this thing with hashtag, and second we are going to perform this thing with all the tweets. This code is quite self-explanatory, so I will just now this is iterative and it is going to be run on the Google server. So once started, here you can see now this tweet iteration here on the screen. We are now processing this 3093 tweets, and for their hashtag and its separation, and secondly for their sentiment analysis purpose. So it will take a couple of minutes. Here you can see that depending on the speed, now it is processing around 18 tweets per second, 18 iterations per second. Here you can see. That's why for 3000 tweets, it is taking, you can say, around 2 to 3 minutes. So if you take 30,000 or 40,000 tweets, it takes half an hour to 1 hour for total analysis. Okay, so every 15 minutes you can, and idea is that you can download and store the tweets in data frames, and then later on there is no limit for analysis purpose. There is limit for download purpose. So every you want to do a very large scale classification or large scale analytics, yes, you can download in 1 hour around 1.8 lakhs tweet in 1 hour, and then you can store them, and then you can perform analysis at your time. But you can see that it will take around 3 to 4 hours, but it will give you very, what you can say, large overview, not large scale overview of people's emotion. This depends on Google server. So in the morning when I was analyzing this thing, the speed was around 4 to 5 iterations per second, bits per second, but now it is quite fast, fortunately, so that this will give the result faster. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt, you can put it on chat box. If you have any doubt, you can put on chat box. I will be monitoring that thing. Hopefully you are getting things on the screen. Here it is actually we are performing this NER as well as sentiment analysis. Now means we are using this FLAIR framework, their sequence tagger and text classifier for this NER purpose. NER is done by sequence tagger, and emotion analysis, sentiment analysis is done by this classifier, text classifier. Then is there in from the NER list. Now we are going to perform statistical analysis on that. So yes, it is now almost done. Yes. So let us now put the statistics in the data frame. So here you can see now. Here now, tag type. Now the tagging is done by your what? Sequence tagger. Now for every tweet, it has attached one tag. So various tags are there depending on what people are, who is tagged, who is tweeting, what is tweeted, kind of thing. So tag is attached. Then here you can see cognito, collegio, military, JPEG comes, person. Here, whatever things are there, you will see the tags. Here you can see the hashtag, COVID-19 hashtag is there, it has recognized. Then sentiment behind this, whether positive sentiment is there or negative sentiment is there, polarity, adjusted polarity, everything is mentioned. Now there are this is done for all 3000 tweets. Okay, so we'll not go through that. Let us put it on the graph so that we'll understand. This is the analytics part. Okay, so here you can see. So for the 3000 tweets, around you can see 24 tags are separated. Here you can see COVID capital, COVID small, COVID-19, COVID dash, this and dash, hashtag. Okay, then how many, what is the frequency of the tweet? Here you can see with this hashtag 1000, what is the average polarity, total likes, total reply, total retweets, you can see, and this is the distribution. Now this is the important thing. From this you can come to know that this is just a tabular view. I will also show you the, what you can say. Now you can see Trump person and Trump talking about, what you can say, COVID, and here 4500 likes, and then retweets are there. Overall, what is the polarity of this tweet? N number of things are there, and this is the insight analytics of the 3900 tweets in front of in front of you. So if we, yeah, so again from this analysis I have separated, and for the sentiment wise, here you can negative and positive. So let us visualize this thing. So person and hashtags are there. This whatever this upper this graph we are going to visualize, the table we are going to visualize. So here you can see Trump Just a minute, whether it is completed or not. Yeah. So now you can see this 3,500 tweets are there, and for COVID-19, still people are here. What people are talking about mainly Trump and Biden, because now US elections are going on live. Then different is Xi Jinping is also there in what you can discussion. Then COVID, Biden, n number. What is the distribution of that thing? Then this is what most popular tweets. Then most replied tweet. Okay, nothing is there. Then most liked tweet. Here you can say one tweet 533 or 4,500 tweets were there. Term most retweeted term. Now let us analyze this again for the hashtag. So this was for term or person. Let us go ahead and analyze our tweets for hashtag. So here you can see now what are the trending hashtag, most liked hashtag, most tweeted hashtags, and its distribution. So then organizations are there here. Organizations which are tweeting about COVID-19. Organizations which are tweeting about COVID-19. Here you can see various auto industry, BBC News, positive tweets, negative tweets. COVID-19 people, still it is a pandemic, so negative tweets are more. Here you can see on the screen, negative tweets are more. Then let us go for the overall emotional analysis. Here you can see now. Now as COVID, it is now coming to an end. Polarity for positive tweets is also good. Polarity for positive tweet also good as far as industries are talking. Let us see what about hashtags, because this okay, what is the overall emotion? What is the overall emotion for hashtags when people tag about talk with hashtags? Okay, it is also on the similar lines. Positivity is there for the hashtag. We want to know about what people are talking about a specific thing. Again, the two means now earlier when I have done this thing, there was huge peak on this negative part. But because now this pandemic is at the end, you can see that almost equal emotions are there. Maybe when COVID is over, you will see that positive hashtag is at peak and negative positive what you can here you can see this is the positive peak, people talking about tweeting about positively COVID-19, people tweeting about negatively the COVID-19, and almost equal peaks are observed here. So you can do this thing on any kind of natural event, maybe movie releases kind of thing. You can implement complex algorithms here, and you can find out what people are actually talking about. Okay, what is the difference between pause tagging and here IT Poshe Pratiksha? So point of speech tagging and entities. Yeah, this is one doubt. This Pratiksha point of speech means what? It is a sentence which is the what you can say overall as if we are separating the sentence and then find the analysis for the sentence. The point of speech and named entity is that named entity are a part of that point of speech. So if I say that maybe China is creating turmoil because of this COVID-19. So this whole word is the point of speech, and I am going to say that creating turmoil, so negative sentence is there. And in that, what are the entities? China is geopolitical entity. COVID-19 is maybe again geopolitical entity. Turmoil is an adjective kind of thing. In the world, also geopolitical entity. So this is NER. I have performed NER. So named entities are part of that. So when I will perform this analysis on all these, what you can say, NERs, then I will come to know where China is there, where these things are there, and whenever China is tweeted, whether it is tweeted positively or negatively, kind of thing. Maybe for technology is there, China is tweeted positively because they are having what you can lots of production in things are there, but maybe for other kind of thing, different situation might be there. So yes, now US elections are going on, so different emotions are there. So overall, this will give you insight. See again, this is algorithms and machine learning is there. So depending on what model you are going to use and what is the situation and sentences, things will change. But pause is related to mainly to sentence and speech, and in named entities will be part of that sentences. I hope this is answered. Okay, so yes, And let us visualize in one more, what you can say, way, that is called as the word plot. Here you can see, now you can UK, US, Australia, England, the countries which are tweeting mostly and they are affected, they are being discussed. So here this is the one, this based on this whatever, what you can say, tweets and their relations are there. Hopefully uh, you should be getting this thing on screen. Yeah, I will just maximize that. Yeah, so this is the visualization of tweets and the countries where they are tweeted, and location tags. As per the location tag and word count and tags, this is the good visualization of tweet distribution. Okay. Yes. So almost our discussion for this today's tweets analytics has come to end. So today what we discuss is that first of all, what is the sentiment analysis? I gave you the idea of the sentiment analysis. Then basics of that, then their applications. Then we discuss the Flare framework and the methodology. Then today one demo of this named regular expressions, then NER recognitions we done using NLTK, regular expressions, that framework and other things. Later on, we started with the Twitter data analytics demo, where we scraped the tweets, then we separated the sentences, we separated the NERs, then we found the distribution, and then we visualized that, and we could find that what is the emotion and the plot of emotion, generalized view of emotion behind COVID-19. Okay, so if you have any questions, these questions are welcome on this comment box. I'll be happy to answer that. And I thank all of you for your kind participation and kind cooperation. If you wish, if you have any doubt, my email ID I am just sharing. I will just share my email ID. Just give me. Yeah, I put that email ID on comment only. So those, yeah. So here I am putting my email ID also. So if you have any doubt, you can mail me. Okay, then I will be very happy to answer your query or any comment, or maybe if you want any guidance for your project, I'll be very happy to assist you. So yes, thank you all for your kind patience, kind attention for my discussion. Have a good day. Bye. So I am ending now this live session. Okay. So have a great time. Bye.